Hello everybody. Today I will be starting a very little talk about autistic spectrum disorder, as I'm now working with this children's. So I feel it is important to increase a bit of awareness about it. So I'm just today giving a little bit of brief talking on it. Autistic spectrum disorder affects the way a person communicates with and relate with other people. Many of them may have learning disability, but not all of them. And it needs a special care and special educational need. And many people feel that it should not be called a disorder. Actually, we tell it autistic spectrum disorder nowadays, ASD. That is a short form of it. It is. I saw that so many bright and lovely children are there with these difficulties, and carers don't know about it. So I feel it is very important that we increase awareness so that their life become easier for both for the children and also for the carer. So basically, it's a group of similar disorder with varying degree of severity. So basically, there are different spectrum. They can have above average intelligence, can have average, can have below average intelligence. It varies, very much varies. So basically, that is the reason we should have to know. Actually, there are different type of problems and symptoms that you can think about, and usually appear within first 3 years of life, and half of the parents become very concerned in first 12 months. But a particular pattern that called Asperger's syndrome, they only after starting school they are diagnosed, and it's also varies between different person. They have different types of difficulties. Their intelligence also varies. Some of them have very high intelligent quotients, some have low. Actually, 50-50 actually, I can tell you. 50 of them may have low intelligence. Now there is different groups of symptoms, mainly social difficulties. So social difficulties, it can vary, absolutely vary in depth, but what you can see, they can seem aloof, have little or no interest, and other people, can result in having no real friend, not understanding of other people's emotions, prefer being alone. And sometimes a child may seem to lose the social skill that they have. That may be the skill like waving the goodbye that may be lost. It can be found in 1 in 4 cases. Now, also there will be the problem of language and communication. Speech usually develops later than usual, and when it does, the language may not develop very well. The sort of problem the children with ASD may have, including one or more of them, like not being able to express themselves well, not able to understand gesture, facial expression, tone of voice, saying odd things. For example, repeating your word back repeatedly. We call echolalia, so repeating the same word again and again, using odd phrases, odd choice of words, sometimes using many words when one would do, making up their own words, not using their hand to make gesture as they speak, not able to understand difficult orders, tends to take words and phrases literally, so have difficulty understanding idioms. Again, sometimes seems to lose the skill they once had. That is also 1 in 4 cases. Limited imaginations. Pretend play, usually very limited. The children likes to play and their play is a bit limited. Unusual behavior, that you can, one of the things like odd mannerism, like hand flapping, unusual movement, anger, aggression, if routine change, they're very stick to their, love to stick to their, routine, and banging their hair, hitting their face. So actually this is done as a mean of communication. Actions may be repeated over and over again. Obsessions that may also you can develop. So these are the things we have to think when you see some of them. It is, some of them can be, but it should not be persistent, and actually it should be, you can see this very early life, mainly within 3 years, you can see all these things. So this is a bit of small starting to give you some idea about this, and I think I will continue this every, like a few sessions, just to make more awareness about it, how to help out. Everything will be there. Hopefully it will help us all to know about it and to be more aware how we can together, not only of my child, but also if we can find a child with these types of difficulties, how can we help them? So that understanding is important, isn't it? So let's see if we can do that. Thank you for listening me. We'll be coming back again next week. Thank you. Bye.